think God gives us what we need at the right time. We don't have clients that leave us. To buy a car which is cost 160,000, this means I have to make this money.
There was no point where you were mentally, you felt unhealthy.
I'm a very impulsive person. I think you have to have a healthy appetite for risk, because business people, they always risk.
Yes.
Okay, first of all, we can always afford to lose 3 months of our income.
Yeah, but you can think it of as a way that you only have one life.
Basically, I've been working with Forbes families that started with me since 2009. 24, 25, it will grow. I believe in it. Yeah, there is future in this. And sometimes in the process of creation, you see a different side of you.
So, okay. So, hello everyone. Today we have Anna Homenko as our guest.
Hi, Anastasia.
Hello.
Thank you so much for having me on your podcast. Lovely to be here.
Thank you for coming. I'm so happy that I have someone like you here.
Yeah, I'm really happy to chat.
Thank you. So, can you tell us, please, who are you, what you're doing, and what is your profession?
Okay, so I'm a lawyer by profession and background.
Okay.
I'm owner of a consulting business here in Cyprus. So I'm also mother of 4 children.
4?
And I consider myself also to be an entrepreneur.
Okay.
So this is a little bit about me. So we work with international business mostly. We deal with trust and companies formation, tax issues, relocation of business, and so on. And I manage this business.
Where did you study?
I studied in England. I went there when I was 19-year-old, knowing little or basically no English. And back at that time, there were absolutely no Ukrainian or Russian people in the university, so they looked at us like polar bears, you know.
Yeah.
So I did a dual degree in law and international relations.
Okay, but initially you're Ukrainian.
Yes, I'm
Ukrainian. So you went from Ukraine to England to study.
Then I came to Cyprus. Well, basically, of course, you know, we had a big Greek community, and I was dating a Cypriot guy at the time. So when a decision actually came about, you know, coming to somewhere else, so it was Cyprus, and I came and settled back in 2000. And I've been living in Cyprus ever since.
So how do you find Cyprus? Let's say this. How did you find Cyprus at the beginning? Because in the 2000s it was probably different.
Yeah, it was very different, and of course everything was very fresh. And I used to like England, you know, I used to like high pace and active life and so on, you know, so it was a bit of a cultural shock. But again, Cyprus, you know, I had a great job. I had excellent dynamics there, so it was compensating for a big change of scenery.
Yes. So I know that you're a very successful woman, and I know that many people know that you're a very successful woman.
Thank you.
For me, to be honest, okay, like I see many women in Cyprus, but women that are around Cyprus and have so many things. I mean, you know, you are successful. What company do you have? Do you know, like, can you tell us the name and stuff?
What do you mean, my business?
The company that you...
The company, so basically what happened when I came to Cyprus, I was working in a law firm, one of the most prominent law firms. Of course, when I came here, I understood that studying law and practicing law are 2 different things.
Yes.
So it was like a big university from the very beginning. I was always a driven individual, very keen to learn. You know, this distinguishes people that are just, you know, passing their time, doing something. 9 to 5 or whatever they call it. I've never worked 9 to 5 in my life. I always worked at least 8 to 8. So I was always keen to learn. I was always keen to learn from the best. And when I had a chance to actually shadow somebody, you know, let's say a partner or a prominent person in the office, I would always be the one to do that. So there was a point in time, actually I was working as a head of banking department, and there was a point of time that I had to make a decision, you know, what I wanted to do next. And I actually left, and there was a bit of a change of my career, which in a way led me to the place where I am now. I've joined a corporate service provider. At that point, I was actually appointed as head of corporate department. And I realized that I needed to actually re-teach myself everything on the spot.
Yes.
And this was also a turning point for me, because I realized that I could do really much more in life.
Of course.
And I could hold a lot of responsibility. So when a big international company actually came in and headhunted me, I was a little bit scared. And at that same point, I realized my value. And of course, I made the right decision for myself and I joined them. So it was a case of really progressing from a law firm to a different corporate firm and then becoming a CEO of an international organization.
But wait, when you came to work here as a lawyer, didn't you have to take an exam?
Well, I actually never did that because, I stayed, let's say, basically I had a good background, Ukrainian, educated in Ukraine as well. I started the degree and then I went to England. So I had a degree. I had a legal practice course, which was at that point not a frequent qualification that came to Cyprus. Basically, in the UK, if you want to qualify and you want to be a solicitor, which is different from barrister, solicitor is a practicing lawyer that does corporate work. You had to do not master's, but a legal practice course. So I did that, and it was a challenging, interesting course as well. So it's like master's, but in practical terms. And it was a great experience also to have. So with that qualification, I didn't think about doing a Cyprus bar. And at that point, I also went into consultancy and then I went into management. And at the point where I became a CEO, I actually understood how I could give size to a business. So basically from 2 people, we grew into 12 people in a year.
Wow.
Yeah. And I was working with an amazing group of Ukrainian clients. And then the company where I was decided to buy the company from which I left. So it was crazy. And at that point, I understood that it was my time to fly. And basically, a big client that I was working with, they followed me. Part of my team, they followed me. And in 2009, I've set up on my own.
So how many clients do you have now?
Look, I have a good number of clients. I have to say that we have like 3 billion under our management. Okay, so I don't want to say the number of clients.
Maybe around.
We are selective, and one thing I can say about our business and of course our team as well, because people are our main capital always. We don't have clients that leave us. So basically, I've been working with Forbes families that started with me since 2009 up until now. And, these people, they can choose anything.
Of course.
And when they choose us, it's a double recognition and it's like a big tap on the shoulder and, hey, Anna, you did well.
So how many people left with you? You said a team.
Small team, actually, that they always worked under me. So it was, I think, 5 or 6 people.
And now how many people
we are 17. And not a huge number. Not a huge number, but, I've could be more, but we did well during every crisis.
Do you feel like you need more people?
You know what? I believe that we will have a room for growth, and of course we'll work on it. But at the moment, we decided to take a little bit of a conservative road, and we really screened all our business to make sure that we stay in the market and we are able to work.
But you have an office, right?
Yes, of course. Yeah. We have an office in Nicosia.
So that's where you go every day.
Yes,
or you
exactly.
like to stay at home and work some days from home, or is that
no? It's not possible to work from home. Although I should be doing some more things, and now I can actually. I feel that I can spend a little bit less time in the office.
Yes.
Because the purpose of one business is to have an amazing team, and who can deal with any challenges, and they can actually, run the business as well. And the CEO's role, of course, is to inspire and develop and build further.
Yeah. Do you remember maybe like a climax point in your career where you felt like, no, like I'm not doing this anymore? It's hard to say. The moment you get comfortable in your life, generally, this is the moment where you will either do something that you're not comfortable doing, which means this is where you will grow, or you will start to stagnate, because if you sort of, anything which is not moving, let's say the river which is not moving, it's becoming balota. Okay. So it will not be producing anything. The moment you stop moving, the moment you become comfortable where you are, the moment you lose dreams and you cannot build other dreams, it means you're not doing well. So you always have to look up somewhere. So there's always room for improvement.
There is always room. Look, we live in a highly paced society, and things are very, very different. Not every 5 years, but I think nowadays every year.
Yeah.
And if I compare how the business was run in 2000, 2008, 2013, 2018, and now it's all totally different, because there are so many opportunities now, and there are so many possibilities for everybody. We moved away from traditional marketing. We moved away from traditional meetings. Of course, there is room for it, but with so much modern technology nowadays, and with such a big impact of social media on how we run our business, how we can build our business, how we can actually extend in our business, I think only person that really doesn't want to do anything, they will not actually expand.
What's the most difficult part of being a CEO?
What is the most difficult part? Look, the most important thing in our business, it's actually our team. If you don't know how to run your team, if you don't know how to inspire your people to work, if you don't know how to work with your people, then probably it will be difficult to run a business which interacts with people, right?
Yeah.
I guess you can just sell probably something out of the vending machine that you have absolutely no impact with people. But when you do a business which requires trust, continuity, which requires service, you always have to work on these things. I don't know any other role in this life, in business, other than being a CEO. Because even when I was an employee, I was not just an ordinary employee. I was the employee that always really strived to do best for the employer. So I had this I remember in my very first office, I had this really slightly annoying Greek client, and with Russian background. So he looked at me in a funny way, and he said, and I was head of banking department. We used to receive a lot of those, white envelopes from Bank of Cyprus. And he said, Anna, you should really be coming in here on Saturdays and Sundays. You should open these envelopes, because you should know your clients. And I said, why should I do that? And he said, because you will work on your memory skills. You will open the envelope and you will see that this month, he had 10 million in his account. And then next month he has 3 million. What happened? Maybe you will want to go back and recheck what's going on with this guy. I said, okay, that's fine. I had not really a lot of other things to do. When people were partying or they were going somewhere, I had my pleasure of being in the office, because I really always loved exactly what I was doing.
It's good
and I loved delivering results. I loved working with people, and actually whatever I did, I tried to be very committed, and I tried to do my best.
So you have this character built in you from when you were a child?
Absolutely.
Because of your parents?
Yeah.
Okay, so you had a role that you were looking for.
Of course.
Yeah, okay, so you had someone.
I think that if you want to be good at something, or you want to be successful at something, you cannot afford to have a multiple focus. You cannot be doing everything. So sometimes you just need to understand that, okay, this is a project I'm working on, I will give it my 150%, you know. And if I get into the area of 100 to 150, then I'm good.
Okay.
So, you always aim for the stars, and then you can get close to the moon.
This is a very interesting question, because do you think, okay, so you're successful, but do you think being successful in school impacts if you're successful in life?
No.
No.
I have to say that really no.
So if you get
I was
bad
not
grades,
a good student.
You were not a good student.
I was not a good student.
But
I was a crappy student.
How did you apply to England then?
I will tell you what happened. I was not a great student, okay? But when I got to the point that I was 14, I actually decided to become a great student. So for 2 years, I was really, really good.
Yeah.
I think that, and I honestly believe that there are so many opportunities right now that schools, traditional schools, they will not be able to accommodate them and grow together with them. So we don't need the multiplication table anymore. We need it. We need it. Maybe it develops your mind, right? I'll be happy if my kids they will know really well how to read and write and know basic stuff. I think what is important for the school to build is the persons that will be able to create their own decisions and not just to do as he told. So this system doesn't work, because we live in a modern world. Everything is super fast. We are not living in a society before 30 years. And we really need to be capable individuals, right? I think in a couple of years' time, I don't know if people are actually going to need to write anything, because there is AI, right? And it will do a lot of things. So obviously we need to have common sense. Your grades, they are not going to be the indication of your success. Your personal qualities will be the indication of your success. Your finesse and internal development and cultural level definitely will be the indicator of your success, because it's important who you are with, who you live with, and who you learn from. Okay, so you can be the best student, in the school, you can be the worst business person in life.
They say, there's a saying that the people that don't do well in school are the ones that succeed. And
I think that's what they say just to feel good, but
sorry, I have a cough.
I don't know. I mean, listen, it's not, you can be like a geek, you can do really well at school, and then you'll be like, you will be helpless in life. I think some people with really life skills, they can achieve more. And actually, hungry people, they will always achieve more, people that really want to make it.
Yeah.
Like well-to-do kids. I don't know. I mean, I don't put huge hopes there. Okay.
Yes. Wait, out of your 4 kids, how many are in school now?
This guy is in school. Solonas, he's 11.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you have a smaller kid, right?
Yeah.
But he's not in school yet.
Listen, I have Solonas, who is 11. I have Nikolai, who is 5, turning 6 in January.
Oh, cute.
Then we have Daniel, who is 3. And then we have Anna Maria. It's a baby girl. She is 1 year, 7 months.
Really?
So, yeah, we have 4. Like, we have a big brood.
Damn, okay, but those are your kids.
Yeah, of course.
Right.
Yeah.
What? I didn't know you
gave
birth.
Yeah.
What?
And
I had no clue.
Sonas, I gave birth to him when I was 34, so it's like late, right?
Yeah. No,
and
why?
Nikolai, I mean, that's what...
34 is late.
Yeah, it's kind of late. Like, it's traditionally considered to be late.
Yeah. Well, traditionally, before they were giving birth at 16, then 34 is late.
And the last 3, they were born like 39, 42, and 44.
Okay, well, it was great.
Yeah.
My mom gave birth to my brother when she was 41.
Look, I think God gives us what we need at the right time, so I'm a great believer of that.
Yeah, okay, well. And do you pressure your kids to do well in school? Like, is it a must? He's saying yes.
He's saying yes, yeah, pressure. Look, okay, if I don't pressure my eldest to do well at school, he will just not go to school. He will never go to school. Or maybe he will go there to say hi to his friends.
Really?
Yeah.
So, do you like school?
No.
Like nothing at all? You like something?
No, I like to go, like, say hi to the teacher. And
No, I feel like, to be honest, I feel like our school is very, blessed. What's the word?
Yeah,
he's very
absolutely.
blessed to go to that school.
I know.
Because I think all around Cyprus, that is the best school that there is.
I'm happy to hear it. Yeah,
Not
I'm
only
happy,
because,
and we were led actually. It was not a spontaneous decision, but I think there was a huge waiting list in junior and so on. I generally don't like any waiting list. I think I should not be ever on a waiting list,
Yes, that's
so I choose to go to a school which has no waiting list. Simple decision. So yeah, but generally I think you have to do well in life. There are a lot of opportunities for our kids. And in general, everybody can be extremely successful and find their own path in life and develop their creativity in the best possible way.
Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. My parents also pressure me, but to an extent.
To an extent. I think you can do... Listen, if you're a bright individual, I think you should do your best.
Because they can see that I'm trying to do something, and they're not, like, really pressuring me anymore about school.
Right.
No, they are, because I want to get into a good university.
Exactly. You want to do, you want to do that. You want to study in a good school. You want to do the best that you can and have a good time in the meantime.
Yeah. So Cyprus, I think, and many people think, is a very small market. We're not Central Europe, even though we are in Europe. We don't have access to many things that other countries have. Building a business in Cyprus, I think it's risky.
Okay.
How did you build it, first of all, and how were you not scared? Because Cyprus is a very small market. How did you find clients, and how did you expand?
I will tell you, first of all, I think we live where we make money, okay? So if suddenly we decide that we make money in Japan, we move to Japan.
Yeah.
Okay, because we have a big family, we need to live well.
Yeah.
And so Cyprus, yes, it's a small market, but of course, if you are in Cyprus to sell clothes, then you'll be limited, of course, in your resource of clients, and it's a limited market indeed. Cyprus is good. At this point, it's working as a commercial center. Basically, from this perspective, it's working. Back in the days when I was establishing business, okay, of course, like you leave an international company and you actually go by yourself, supported by one group of clients, but it's one group of clients, right? Who choose you because you're the best for them. And it's amazing compliment. It's like,
Yes.
Hermes comes and says, wow, I want to do podcast with you. So it is really top of the market. Anyhow, and of course, then you just have to...
Yes.
But, good things don't just come your way because it happened. It comes because it's meant to be. It comes because you're amazing in your job. And it comes because they get the service they want from you. So service is always about that. And everything was good. And at that point, I did also a lot of, I was living on a plane, basically. I did a lot of business trips and meeting with clients, attending different networks, seminars, and so on. And there was absolutely no business growth. There was like 1, 2, something, whatever.
Okay.
It was 2009 to 2011. And then I fell pregnant with Solanus. And I said, okay, this is it. And at that moment, so basically it takes around 2 years. It took 2 years at that moment to develop the real client base, because in that line of business, you wouldn't look for clients from Instagram. You wouldn't look from internet.
No, yeah, obviously.
You had to go. Nowadays, it's all different, right?
Yeah,
but back then, in the day, these things that didn't exist, and lawyers wouldn't take it seriously ever. So at that time, actually, the clients, all my leads from meetings and so on, they materialized, and the business really boomed.
Yeah.
So I think I did like 50% of my business increase at that year. Increase, yeah. So basically, by the time that Solanus was born, I was actually giving birth, and my IT team came into my room and they connected my laptop. In case it wouldn't work, they connected my BlackBerry, and they also brought me a printer in the room. So after that, my doctor, he understood that, this girl, maybe I can ask you some questions about IT. And the business has boomed. The business has grown, but I think what is important generally with whatever market we work now, wherever we are, of course, we understand which area will grow. But nowadays, I believe we just need to be quick enough to understand if the point of basically growth has been reached, and be open to different possibilities.
Would you consider, or do you think that Cyprus is a potential place to grow your business?
Depends what business, for IT it's amazing.
Okay, food I think yes, because everyone eats here.
Definitely, food is good. Look, I will tell you which businesses definitely work, and they will work in any country. For example, car wash.
Of course.
Really,
of course.
this will work anywhere. It will work in Cyprus if you do a little bit better car wash than anybody has. Give them amazing client service. People, they will come to you, make it opposite of the mall, make it opposite of the supermarket, and your business will just be perfect. Coffee shop will work as well. Anything for kids, anything to do with kids.
Yes.
Okay. Also venues.
Like
party venues, kids' birthdays and all these kind of things, they will work anywhere.
Yes.
So, I think so. Of course, you scale the business to the markets that you're in. But these areas, because they're really unexploited, we don't have this.
Yeah.
We really don't have this kind of service, and it would be amazing if somebody could fill the gaps in the market.
What do you think about Bitcoin and all those things?
I think there is a future. I think 24, 25 it will grow. I believe in it. Yeah, there is future in this.
But do you think it's not reliable? Do you think it's safe?
Safe? No, it's a highly risky investment asset.
Would you build your business based on Bitcoin?
If I had free cash lying in my account right now, I would buy a Bitcoin. Not now. It will drop a little bit. I would definitely buy Bitcoin, yeah. It will not disappear, and I believe it will grow. It will double 24, mid 24, 25, yeah.
Okay. I mean, I don't know, but there are many people that are actually going now to study majors in Bitcoin. So
it's correct. I think cryptocurrencies.
I don't know. I think everything is taking over the world.
Definitely, I believe it's the future, and the paper money as you see it, maybe it will be redundant in some years' time.
Most probably.
Could be, or at least because nowadays more and more brands and more and more businesses actually introduce payment by cryptocurrencies. So. There are a lot of people that live off cryptocurrency business, and there are a lot of people that, and basically the geopolitical, the wars and so on, they kind of force people to turn to use the cryptocurrency as a payment method as well.
Okay.
So I'm a big believer, But obviously, as you do everything in life, then if you want to be, let's say, kind of safe, at least you need to know what you're doing, and I think you have to understand what you're investing in and how.
I mean, if you want to risk it, then
definitely. It is a risky business. Not risky business is putting your money in bank account and get 5% a year. It's very.
But do you have to risk in business?
Yeah, of course you have to risk in business, but you have to have. You risk in business, yeah. Depends what is your appetite for risk. It always does, because for example. You decide that you will open a new venture, you have a capital, let's say 100,000 euros for it.
Yes.
Okay, first of all, we can always afford to lose 3 months of our income.
Yeah.
Like you can always, you can risk it and you can lose it and you can make it again. That's fine. But yeah, I think you have to have a healthy appetite for risk, because business people, they always risk.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense.
But non-business people, they risk of never becoming what they want to be. So they also risk, and they don't, they just don't take the chance and they risk.
Yeah, but you can think it of as a way that you only have one life.
Yeah.
So, do whatever you want to do.
You have to. Yeah, I believe that we don't have like a second life, so we have to do it all in one life. Absolutely.
Yeah, that's true. So, doing everything in one life, obviously, while you were building your success and while you were building your career and stuff, you also had a personal life.
Yeah, of course.
At
some point, I didn't have any personal life.
Really?
I mean, it was
so how did building your career affect your personal life?
It's sometimes hard, because you have no personal life.
Because
you have to understand, because you have a lot of meetings and you have to be committed. You cannot be everywhere. I never went out to party.
Never.
I almost always said no to a lot of events, unless it was business-oriented events, or it was like events of people that really mattered to me. Yeah.
Really?
I remember when I was just before sort of setting up on my own, I was coming to the office at 8 a.m. I was spending 3 hours of reading email correspondence of my, let's say, ladies that was in that position before me.
Yeah.
So I would understand her email style and I would reply to her clients in a similar style so that they would feel comfortable. Nobody ever did that. Okay, but this is my style. And I never had lunch. This was good because I lost 5 kilos. And I never left office before 8 o'clock in the evening.
Were you mentally okay? Were you mentally stable?
I was okay.
And there was no point where you were you felt unhealthy, or no?
I really loved what I was doing.
Okay, so if you love what you're doing, I guess you don't
feel
mentally
unhealthy.
Unhealthy.
It really depends what is happening in your life and where you want to be. You keep the focus. And of course, if you're doing what you love, I don't think that you ever need a vacation from the job that you love.
What's the biggest tip to stay positive?
I mean, first of all, I think that if we wake up every morning and everything is okay in our life, we have a roof over our head, our family is healthy, nobody is terminally ill, and basically we have food to eat and so on, we are already in a really good position in life,
Okay, that's true.
So it's amazing reason to be happy,
They say if you have a roof above your head, something like that, then you're like 70% more richer than the whole world or something like that.
Yeah, look, everything, like the only things that you cannot, let's say, make better with money is things which are not curable with money.
Yes.
Everything else is like expense, and it's okay. So how do you stay positive? You keep counting your blessings, you write down at least 10 blessings every night before you go to bed and you appreciate it.
That's true.
You ask your kids what good happened to you in a day. When I ask Sonas, he tells me absolutely nothing.
Sonas, be positive.
But nothing? What was something did something interesting happen in the school today?
I wanted to say something. I didn't mean I hate school, but I mean, it's kind of boring.
Okay.
It's boring for now. Trust me, when you get into like 10th grade, it's not going to stop being boring. So many assignments and deadlines.
He has now. I don't know what these people are doing in the school.
One day to do one homework.
Yeah. No, I don't know. I think they spend too much time at school. But anyway, how you feel positive? Yeah, you have, because if you're not positive, then nothing good will actually come your way, because you give positivity, you receive positivity. It's like money will not
come back.
Money will not come to unhappy people, because money like to come to happy people. Money like to come to people that spend money. Money love to come to people that want this money. So if you're generally miserable, then probably you'll be surrounded by that network. And if you have toxic people like in your environment, just eliminate them.
How much on average? No, you told us how much on average you spend per day in
this
Dubai.
was one day in Dubai, and I was like,
how much per average do you spend, let's say, per month?
I will tell you per day because I'm doing
tell me
this.
per day.
I will tell you per day because I need my mobile for this. I will tell you per day because I'm about to record this YouTube video on our house expenses. What we need to have minimum per day, so that we don't die. Okay.
Вот это ж есть?
Что?
Вот это есть?
Да, пишет.
Окей.
Пишет, да, сейчас момент.
Это уже все закончились вопросы?
Не, вот там, были еще, но я их просто задавала, как по... Это, короче, я там написала все вопросы, все вопросы в итоге я задавала по-другому. У меня всегда так получается.
Короче, okay, so we spend for our family a minimum of 1,277 euros a day.
1,200 per day.
Per day. This is like,
But that's your family.
yeah, it's family.
What
But
about you?
I
Clothes,
I
stores,
no,
diamonds.
I will tell you.
Maximum 1,500 every day.
1,500? No, it's not like
1,500.
No, myself, look, I mean, okay, we like women, we need to spend on beauty stuff,
yeah.
right? So beauty, no, not Sephora. I think probably I will tell you, the biggest expense of our house, we have 3 nannies that live with us, okay?
Yeah.
In rented accommodation as well, because everybody cannot live with us.
Also, you rent them out
Flat.
in
Which is
Nicosia?
next door to our house, so they can walk.
Oh.
Yeah.
Luxury life even for the nannies.
But we have 3 people, so
yeah,
it's
okay,
like,
makes sense.
and we have one lady that helps us to clean the house, and we have a driver. Okay. So this is like our permanent staff that stay with us all the time, and we need them because we like to live comfortable life, and we have a lot of children.
Yeah.
My expenses, I don't know. It's hard to say, to be honest with you, because beauty is like standard, maybe like 200 a week, like 300 a week, maybe.
Make a prediction.
I'm gonna say on the bags, the clothes,
Yeah.
the Chanel,
Right.
the jewelry,
Right.
the shoes,
Yeah.
the makeup at Sephora. I'm gonna round it up to a total of 2,500.
Nere, no, it won't be 2,000. Do you know how much a Chanel bag costs?
Yeah.
Like 5,000.
How does that make it?
No,
even
it's more. It went up. Yeah.
Wait, do you have a Birkin bag?
Yeah, I have.
How many
I
Birkin
have.
bags
I
do you have?
like
10. I can't even.
no, not 10. I have less than 10. I have around 7. Yeah. Just one of them was bought in a shop many years ago.
So where are the others? from?
Buyers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't have the patience to wait in queue.
I don't know why people wait in queue for Hermes.
It's
Birkin
okay.
bags.
Listen. It's okay to wait. It's okay to wait. But I always think about, for example, we don't have like 4 years to wait for something, right? I had a client. She wanted to have a plastic surgery with one like really top surgeon, right? She's younger than me. She's like 39.
Yeah.
And she wanted to have surgery, so he told her, listen, there is waiting list 3.5 years, which is true. There is waiting list 3.5 years. If you want to do it now, then you have to pay me a premium, right? So she paid the premium 30%, and she said, I don't have 4 years to wait. My 4 years, it cost more. I want it now. So there is this thing of, you want it now. I can understand it.
So I guess
It's
being
okay.
rich is
It depends.
being rich is
Listen,
good.
they say easy come, easy go,
Easy
right?
come.
But I think that if you really if you work towards your goals, you can achieve it.
Yeah.
And me, I'm a person, I enjoy more to give than to receive.
Yeah.
So I actually derive more pleasure when I make gifts for people than, it makes me happy to make people happy. I'll be happy to make a gift. I send flowers to my girlfriends.
Yeah, that's cute. No, I
just-
like those people that give back.
I
know?
enjoy it. Like I get so much energy. I get so much happiness. I believe it's like money really well spent when you make somebody happy.
Wait, so how many cars do you have then?
Myself, we have a car for kids.
The big one, the
The
Mercedes,
big
right?
one, this is car for kids.
I see you in it. Yeah.
This is a car for kids, right?
Okay.
And
It's
my
around
and
80,000.
and I have and I drive a G class.
How much was that car?
Uh,
No, is it like 250?
no, it's not. It's not G63. No, it's like 160K.
You could have bought the house with that. you could have invested it into the house.
I could have, yeah, it's a good one.
That's it, but your mom deserves to
It's
drive
okay.
that car.
It's okay. You should realistically, you should invest in real estate and things that grow in value and don't lose in value. But there are also such things as хотелки,
Yeah.
things that we like, and we also need to buy them so that we
Dumb.
balance this energy. That it gives us like. And you can do it.
160K car, bro. I
Yeah,
want that
but
too.
you can buy you don't, of course, like you have to be able to pay for this car, and
Yeah.
it's part of your lifestyle. It's like you can't live in a shitty house
Yeah.
and drive a luxury car. Or
Yes,
it's like
yes.
you cannot sleep on like dirty bed sheets and your kids will go hungry, but you like buy a bag. It doesn't work. Your
Yeah.
priorities have to be basics first,
Yes.
then stability, and then when you get on top of the list and you are extremely comfortable and you like really have the success, and then you do your хотелки.
Okay.
because, you know, car is like expense, it's not an investment. It depreciates in value, but, you know, you like it. And if you can afford to have this fun, you have this fun.
Wow.
I think this is like the way in life, you know?
How do I make 160K to get a car like that?
What do you mean? You make it. You make a plan. How you make it always. It's like you say, okay, I want to buy a car which is cost 160,000. This means I have to make this money. What can I sell? You devise a plan of what you can sell. Then you do like decentralization. If your goal is 100,000 and like my product costs 1,000, I don't know, dollars, euros. So I have to like find this number of clients, or I have to create an expensive product. I have to find less clients and decomposition.
Wow. Okay. I have a goal in life now. I'm gonna buy.
No,
Is
you
it
should
Gaelic?
always have
It's Gaelic in Russian.
You should always have a goal. You should always have goals in life, like written down, and you should write them down all the time. Your goals, not your mom's goals. Like they have to do only with you, and what you want.
Yes.
Okay. So because if like, you know, when we don't have goals, we are going into nowhere.
Thank you.
I have a
Thank
question.
Can we talk a bit about Instagram? Because
Yeah,
recently you
absolutely.
started to like. Okay, you always had content there. You always had like pictures, but you
Yeah.
know, simple like pictures and
Yeah.
videos and stories. Recently, because I remember when you reached out to me and you were like, maybe like 3 months ago, and then you started posting like edited reels and stuff like that. First, why? Second, do you think this is going to grow your community, and is it already growing?
Okay, I'm a very impulsive person, and I go very much by my intuition. Okay, so there was this issue with Instagram, you know, and of course, like you post your life, right?
Yeah.
And then people, they will say, oh, look, she's showing off. I'm not showing off. If you think that I'm just posting my life, if you think that I'm showing off, well, this is my life. See?
Unfollow me. If you don't like it,
But it's my. I don't need to make an effort
Yeah.
because actually this is how I live. You know,
Yeah.
so I don't post something that I don't have,
Yes.
right? Or I don't post something that I don't think, or I don't post something that you know. So this is a mindset. When you come out of this perspective, is like you have to have fun, right? We live in a society where information is everything. And I think it's when you have a message, any kind of, you know, positive, good message to communicate to the society, you should definitely do it, because all of us, we have superpowers. All of us, each person has talents, right? Somebody is good at making people feel good. Somebody is good at making, you know, helping people in different situations. So I've decided that if my life story and my way can give hope to people around me, or can inspire them, right? That they can do basically everything that they dream of in life.
Yeah.
And, you know, me being, let's say, a foreign person that came to Cyprus, I had zero support from anybody to achieve anything. And I basically, you know, like my first salary when I came here, it was £400. It was back in the day. My mobile bill was like £700. So yeah, because I really wanted to talk with my parents. There was no WhatsApp at that time, and so on, you know, long story. So I remember myself, you know, being in the like in between some employments, right? And I remember I bought a flat that my dad helped me with a deposit of $20,000, and I took out a loan in the bank, right? And I didn't have really, at that point, I left wherever I was employed, and I was sitting and talking to my best friend. I said, listen, maybe I don't really have, you know, enough money to pay the mortgage this month. So if anything comes to, like, if it comes down to that, I will sell the flat. She said, you know, just give it a chance and something will come out. And then I went into another job and I had better money and so on. And, you know, things really started happening. So I believe that if you generally believe that you can inspire somebody by what you did, and you can show your way, you can show your example in life, then you should definitely do that. So the Instagram, it comes as a platform of communicating with people, of them getting to know you getting to know your crowd as well. And there was actually a Reels course made by Sergey Kosenko and Jafar, and, you know, he's a happy guy. I like the happy people.
See how happy he is. Like.
Yeah. So, and I said, you know, why don't you do that? You know, some people, they will buy like one handbag, so I just said, fine.
So it started after his course, right?
Yes, right. I will tell you something. Before, this year, it was all about education. I spent really a lot of money studying from top leaders in the industry. So sometime in June, I bought educational course on how to grow your business. It's called Масштаб 500. from Ekaterina Ukolova. She is a business leader, and she worked in top Russian companies. Some of them, they were also my clients, so for me it meant a lot. And she's a great influence in how you can actually mastermize any business, from coffee shop to horse riding club to anything. So one of the things she said that if you know, in every business, people buy from people. So you have to grow your personal brand. It was, let's say, first ring that I really need to do it, you know, and it's about different things and it's about business. Then there was Sergey, you know, and when, of course, when you buy a VIP course, like when you buy the most expensive tariff, you get to actually, what you do, you buy the environment. You know, you buy the people around you.
Where was the course with Sergey?
Okay.
Turkey,
no, they invited us for 3 days to Boardroom. Okay. Yeah. And it was also his birthday.
Were you friends with him from before?
No, I wasn't.
No, but now you are.
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
I liked very much his girlfriend, Sasha Bilyakova.
They had a kid.
They had a kid just now. Yeah. And so I don't know, like I was more fan of her, I guess, than of him. And then, you know, they kind of got together and he came along. So it was a course, it was a 3 days practice in Boardroom. You know, there was, of course, great energy, you know, because you're surrounded by really interesting people. They all came together with the same view, with the same ideas. They all paid quite a lot of money, so everybody is committed, right? There was a performance of Morgenstern as well, which was very, very nice.
I think I've seen something like that. I was like, what is he doing there?
Yeah.
So it's just a private thing.
It was a private concert for Sergey's birthday.
Okay.
We had a great time. There was a lot of content, and every day we had lectures. Every day we had some kind of events going on. We had a chance to actually, you know, there was a great group of people. And in this group of people, like everybody was a super achiever in one way or another. You know, there were some business people, like serious people. There were some people that are influencers, you know, but they make much more money than business people. So you see this amazing contrast.
I mean, I feel like Sergey makes a lot of money.
Listen, it's amazing what people can do these days, you know, because if I compare, let's say, old school millionaires and billionaires with the new school, like old schools, they had to go through really hard times. They had to do really bad things to get where they were. And, you know, people these days, they can just do what they love, earn a lot of money, and generally have a great time in life.
You don't even have to become a corruption or steal money from your government to have a lot of money.
Exactly. So I you know, this is amazing. I think if you do things in a correct way. And of course, it was like a boost for me as well. You know, first of all, when you, let's say, enter some kind of course or education, you pay good money for it, then you want a result. And how you can achieve a result if you actually do what they tell you to do. Or if you actually do what you're supposed to do. So it led me also, like, we met with Marina Mogilka. She's a YouTube star. I'm studying with her right now as well, and I will be meeting her in Dubai next week, you know, for a private event. And it just opens you a different, let's say, vision, you know, and so this, I believe it's a nice, let's say, turning point also for me.
Which is good, but I feel like, I don't know, I feel like many courses are scams.
Yes, I did that a lot.
That's why...
Depends what you want.
Also, I feel like Sergey is very, like, passionate about... I don't know how much time he spends on his phone. It's probably, like, 24/7. Or he's not the one that's editing his things.
He has a great team. I mean, really, it takes time to create content, right? He's enjoying doing that. He's getting really, like, he's making good money out of it, like really, really good money. And he's making good money having fun, right? So this is an amazing combination. Depends what you want from a course. Like, it really depends what you want from a course. There are a lot of things you learn somewhere, but, you know, if you buy VIP tariff, of course, you buy environment. You know, that's what you do. You buy environment. And you get better treatment. Like, you know, if you fly economy class or you fly first class, it's exactly the same difference. So depends on what you want to do. And, you know, I believe that every action has a reaction. So whatever we do, it leads us somewhere else.
So, and then you started doing the reels because of Sergey.
I started, because I said, okay, you know, how do I get into this? I have to be inspired somehow. You know, it was inspirational enough. And of course, you know, it goes as a part of it. Let's say the expert reels, this was part of my course with Ekaterina Ukolova, because, you know, it was more her style as well. Of course, then you learn different stuff and different sites, and then you have to apply it to what you want to translate yourself. But before you understand what you want to translate yourself, of course, and what is your real niche and what you want to do, you have to understand it for you. And sometimes in the process of creation,
Yeah.
you see a different side of you.
Do you feel like you were pressured by the society to start doing Instagram? Because you were probably more than fine with your business before.
Look, for me, this is creativity.
Yeah.
And the creativity is missing in our business.
Mm-hmm.
And also, it's not only about just doing business. For me, the business doesn't work if you don't give back
Yeah.
to the society, if you don't help people, if you don't inspire people, if you don't teach people,
Yeah.
So if you do anything in this life, which actually helps at least one person to solve any kind of one dilemma that they have in life, that's already a huge feedback.
That's true.
And for sure, it makes everything worth it.
I have one more question for you.
Of
Last
course.
question that I ask everyone. But I don't know. I don't even know if it's relevant to you.
Look,
Where do you see yourself in 5 to 10 years? Or what do you want to do?
it's a good question. Look, it's hard to say in which country I see myself. Possibly I would say in Cyprus, right? I see myself developing the business quite a lot.
So growing even more.
Definitely growing more. Definitely growing more because it's nice to grow more. Working with people, I see myself being much more of a public person.
Yeah.
I see myself being much more of an inspirational speaker. I see myself publishing a book, absolutely. I see myself inspiring people. I see myself helping people to grow and develop their talents. This is where I see myself. I don't know how it will happen.
Yeah.
I don't know in what way it will happen, but I know it will happen.
You will find a way. You found a way how to build a career. You find a way how to be successful. You find a way how to do the things you
I
want
think
to
the right things come to us, because the more sometimes I drive in my car, and then I have this thought.
Yeah.
I just record it and then I think about it because I believe that as much as we want, for example, if you want one or second or third event to happen in our life, if it's meant to be and if it's whatever we really want, it will come our way.
Yeah.
And if we are going to chase it too much, we will actually push it away.
Yeah.
So this is how it works,
Wow.
But yeah, I see myself moving into that area.
Well, I wish you good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you so
I'm
much.
so happy you came.
Yeah, it was really,
Thank you.
really good talking
This
to
was
you.
Anna Homenko.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, we're done.
Yes.
Tell us.
I have really expensive son, and he really needs me to work hard, okay, because he likes expensive things. I don't believe in spoiling kids, by the way. I really don't. No, of
Okay.
course I don't.
Yeah,
to fly first class, you have to work for it. Like it's
So is that
it's a
why-
privilege.
Wait, so when you fly, does he fly first class with you, or
No,
he
if
goes
I-
into
listen,
economy?
If I fly, I should put him because I read an interview of one businesswoman now, Sonas, really bad. You should guys fly in like economy definitely before you can pay for your own
Oh,
business.
so you fly in first class?
He did fly,
When I
yeah.
was a child, she would put me in first class. I would love that actually. Now, because I'm older, and she says that I'm more mature. I have to go in economy.
Which is very okay if you ask me.
But I have a question.
Uh,
So you put me in, so you put me in economy,
Yeah.
where you can buy a car that's 160,000.
Irrelevant.
It's not
irrelevant. It is
Completely
irrelevant.
irrelevant. Different
Okay, never mind.
different life.
But
I think they should work. Yeah.
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
I read about cars every day,
Yeah.
why'd you not just buy a Maybach?
Oh yeah. Do you like Maybachs?
I like.
Did you have one?
No.
No, she never had one.
Do you want one?
You know what? And I will tell you, I'm not a car person. I'm not even a car person. Okay. I'm not even a car person. So cars was never. But the car should represent you.
Yes.
Like really, the car should represent you. So if you feel that Toyota represents you, that's okay. And whatever car you drive should be clean, which is not the case about my car today because it rained yesterday and everything was destroyed. But look, a car is an expense. It's definitely not an investment. So when you're really okay with everything in your life, this is when you go and buy an expensive car if you can afford one. You don't take loans and you don't do any kind of that because, there is no purpose in that. You're just wasting your money.
What about motorbikes? Would you get a motorbike?
I hate
You hate
motorbikes.
motorbikes?
Yeah, I'm not into.
that's what I've been asking her for Christmas, and she's.
You want a motor? You're 11 years old and
Can
you
you
want a
believe it?
motorbike?
Yeah. He's not having it. It's okay.
Yeah.
Bro,
But mom, I have a question.
you're 11.
Yeah. No.
Like, you don't even have driving license. The
Of course.
cops are gonna take you.
I don't know. You know, when he will go to study abroad, they will probably send like two black dressed
Oh, yeah.
men in black to see what's going on,
If
because this guy is a bit of a trouble, you know, overall.
I'm not big trouble.
You're big trouble now at 11. I don't know what will be in 15 really.
Okay. I like to go crazy with my brothers, and we like make the whole house like a ruckus. But like that's fine.
It's so
It's
funny, I
kids
swear
being
to God.
kids.
Okay.
But mom, I feel like this is the right thing to ask, because you say you give presents to everyone.
Yeah.
I've been asking you for the same present for the past 4 years, but you said no to it
7.
every year.
Because
Yeah.
you don't have driving license.
No,
unbelievable.
not the motorcycle. Something else.
No, Sonas, okay. Let's just
I've been
we
asking her for a pet for the past.
we
You
have
don't
4
have-
dogs and 2 cats. Okay, sorry.
That's not pets. You found them on the side of the road and you
So
brought them to
nice.
the house.
It's a pet. That's it. Sonas.
Mom, the cat tried to kill me.
Okay.
He jumped on my back like yesterday in the morning.
You
And he scratched me. Like,
It's okay.
This is so funny,
Yeah,
I swear
he
to
wants
God.
he wants pets. We have a lot of pets. We have a lot of children. We have variety of everything.
Do
so
they get in trouble for something? Do you get your...
oh yeah.
I'm a
Do you
per-
take their phones away? Or
Yeah.
Really?
Of course,
For
his
what?
phone away. Nobody
I
has
got a
phones.
D. I got a D.
Yeah, he's the one
My
who has
phone for a
phone.
week, but I was lucky. I had 2 more days left before the week ended.
Yeah,
Wait, so you do ground them?
yeah, of
Yes.
course. Like the younger ones that don't have any mobiles, and they won't have mobiles until they become like really big.
Why?
Why not? And it's
I
unavoidable.
got a mobile
Yeah.
because my dad was tired.
No, his dad, he just gave him the mobile, so I couldn't oppose, you know, had to accept it. But in that, no, I'm
She
anti-mobile.
bought me a mobile.
I'm anti-mobile.
You're anti.
Yeah, it's okay, but we have to,
What can you get him grounded for?
like, look, he needs to study basically.
I do.
Good grades,
Okay.
rude behavior, you know, like no
That's the
manners,
Yeah.
no good.
That's the most.
Yeah.
bad
So,
behavior
but
is
studies,
always
I think it's
How
important.
often does he get into trouble?
Not often, you know, because I'm a working mom,
Yeah.
so I don't
you
see a lot of
really,
things
yeah.
happening there,
Yeah.
and I'm being told and stuff, and so
Mom, can I actually ask
Does the
her-
school call you?
they call and email. Thanks God, we have this way of communication. Also, his Sia, she looks after his studies, so we work together, you know,
Okay, yeah,
and
makes sense.
and it really helps, you know, because we have like a committed family team
Yeah.
to see what's happening.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
Okay, wait, Mom. Can I actually start answering the question?
No, that's it. Your time.
With the truth. How I get... Can you bring the microphone?
Not really.
Oh, sorry.
Ooh. How I get in trouble. Number 1. I even put one hand on my brother. Out the window, my phone goes. Bye, phone. If I can't get, like, things that are actually, like, expensive, because these shoes came a brand new black. Like, they were blue. Now they're, like, a mixed blue, dark, gray shade.
Like he's asking me.
And they're also crusty.
Yeah, Solanas, your time is up.
What?
That's it.
How's my time?
So your time is up. I think we will round up, and then you
Yeah.
guys will edit and do the stuff. What do you think? It was a good interview.
I think it was a great interview.
Yeah.
Yes.
Super.
I
But
think
yes,
this
you
is
should-
the funniest one. No, yeah. What we're gonna do is this part we're going to fit it in
Yeah.
before the end. and
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we're
Wait,
gonna.
See what-
Can I get fit in?
We will. We'll put you. We'll put you. If your mom allows you.
Can
Yeah.
I sit there?
Yeah. Sit.
Yes.
Enjoy yourself.
Let's go.
Okay. Thank you.
Today I get interviewed.
Okay. Put this in the end though. Okay.
Okay, what do you have to ask me?
Oh, I have to ask you.
Yeah.
Okay. What's up?
Nothing.
What
Just
is your
ask me.
What is your worst grade on Alma right now? Tell us so that your mom can ground you.
I would say an F.
What? How can you get an F in 6th grade?
I got an F in but that was like in the beginning of the year because I didn't do my assignments for the what was it? The summer homework. I didn't do it, so I got an F. But that was valid.
Right, you didn't do your summer homework.
Okay.
Oh, no.
What next?
Okay. What's the most expensive thing you have?
What really? Actually, I can't even answer.
Too
that.
many things.
Yeah,
You
too
can't
many
remember.
things. Probably like my whole closet.
Oh, your whole closet.
Like half of my closet is just like Nike shoes or like Jordan shoes.
Okay, that's expensive. Okay, wait. Do you have a gaming setup or no?
Yes.
You do.
I
How much
haven't-
does that cost?
I haven't. Oh. Around okay, the TV was like €1,000.
Okay.
And the PlayStation was like 500,
Mhm.
580. I read the box. The steering wheel and like the pedals
Okay, so you
was
do know
like
how to drive.
€300. FIFA, like the games, if I would round up around like €300. Like all together, every single game I've
Okay.
got till now. I think that's it.
That's it.
Like I probably game on my computer, but that's like too much.
Why
money.
do you have a killing list?
Oh, it's the people I hate.
The people you hate. Why do you hate people? Hate is a very strong word.
Okay, yeah, let's not talk about that. Because, yeah, okay. Can we talk about something else?
What
Like
do you-
any other
what do you wanna
questions?
talk
Any other
about?
questions? Any other questions?
Let me think. I don't know. What should I ask you? Literally, the only time I see you in school is in the cafeteria.
Exactly.
No, she sees me because I keep going to get water, like sparkling water or anything.
So, Anas, can you get water that I put you for free in the bag?
It's for free.
You never put me one in the bag. I never even get a snack. I go to the cafeteria to get one.
Okay.
Do you think your mother's doing enough for your expenses?
No.
What?
For my expenses. Like things that I would like.
Wait,
to
do you
mo-
get pocket
have.
money?
No.
No
Nothing.
pocket money.
Like the QR code, okay, that's like for
What
school.
QR code?
Like
The
QR code.
Phoebe.
Yeah, Phoebe thing.
And
Yeah.
you don't get any like pocket money
Allowance.
allowance.
Like do we get like
Like I don't
have
know
an-
per week. Like
Yeah. No.
why?
You have
no,
to
by
you
the
have
way?
to at least give me like €5 a week or like €20. Bro, my friend gets like 120 a week. Zaid.
Parents,
Zaid.
Well,
Zaid.
okay, if she gave you 120 euros,
He would buy Prime, sorry.
Prime.
Yeah.
That's the only reason.
13 euros per bottle. I'm like, hello.
No, it's not. It was they made it even lower though. 12.99. I'm just joking. I'm just joking. It's like
That's
€20 a crate right now. No, like $30.
So okay, but no, okay. Would you actually spend it on Prime?
No,
What would you spend it on?
like things I would need.
Like
Yeah, things that I need.
oh my god, what are you hiding from your mother?
No, I would never hide that from you.
Chips at some point.
The Amazon list.
The Amazon list?
Yeah.
What's the Amazon list?
Would you like to tell them
Amazon.
what happened on Amazon? Oh yeah, okay, I'll tell you guys. Okay, so one day I didn't know that my mom's card was attached to Amazon,
Oh no.
and I went and I bought like a bunch of packs of football, and the total came up to like €260.
And he told me, you know, Mom, if you receive any parcels these days, just don't open them. I will open them.
Yeah, I'll open them. I told her.
And then I understood there was some problem somewhere.
Oh no. Did you get in trouble for that?
Yeah. No, it came out of my bank account.
Yeah, no. He said I will pay you for it. I said fine.
What bank account, bro?
I have a bank account.
You're 11.
Yeah, he has
Yeah.
some savings money, so he said like instead of putting
Some?
Oh, okay.
fair there, no, some really.
Some?
And instead of
I have more than €1,000 saved up. That's not some. You can buy yourself 2 PlayStations with that thing.
Would you like to sponsor
Would I like to sponsor what?
the podcast?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Lad, sponsor us.
if you're going to put him on the podcast, you have the best customers.
Of
Yeah.
course I would put him. No,
Okay,
we
do
will-
we have
will
any
put
more
this.
questions before we round it up?
What next week?
Next week.
I'll come.
Ah,
okay.
Daxi, okay, yes. Ad,
Do we have
Can
any
you-
more questions?
no, I don't.
We have to ask some more.
What? No, Kani!
Hey,
Yeah, our
Ma,
cameras
you
are
ask
gonna run
the
out of
things out of
camera.
life, like out of like the business thing.
Yeah.
Hello, because I was interviewing your mom. Oh. Okay, I think that was the end.
Okay.
So you had fun?
Bye bye.
You had fun?
I hope I see 2J.